I noticed something interesting in this week's Parsha that I'd like to share with you. And that is there are two people who seem to come to a bump in the road where they're experiencing an existential crisis. And the first one is Rivka, when she conceives and she feels the children, we're told by Divrotsu, they agitated within her. And she was very concerned. Either she was suffering a lot of pain and she says, questions her existence, Lam Zenochi, why me? Or she's worried that maybe there's something wrong with the children, maybe she's going to lose the children, or maybe she was going to die from the pain, or maybe the word about Yitrotsu is they were running, maybe they were trying to escape her, maybe there's something wrong with her identity, with her mahut. But she asks this questions, Im Kain Lam Zenochi. Then interestingly enough, very shortly after, we're told that when Eisav, he went out to hunt, and when he returned, and he was exhausted, and he was starving, and he saw his brother Yaakov preparing lentil soup. He asked him to give him some of the lentil soup. And Yaakov, as we know, says to him, well, sell me your birthright. And what does Eisav respond? He uses the same words as Rivka did. He says, V'yomer Eisav, Hinei anochi holech lamut. Here I am about to die. Lama zeh li bechora. What good is it to me, the birthright? Lama zeh li, just like his mother Rivka's Lama zeh anochi. And the interesting thing to do is that if we're told with the same words, it's begging for us to study what is the difference between Rivka and Eisav. And I think that is the lesson, because when we come to an existential crisis in our lives, there are two ways we can go. There's one like Rivka. What she did was, right after we're told that she asks, Lama zeh anochi, we're told, Vatilech lidrosh et Hashem. She went to inquire with God. And she didn't give up and give in, but she asked the tough questions. She looked into it. And God, when he answered her, it wasn't the easiest answer. He told her there are two nations within your womb, and in the end, the older will serve the younger. And this is not necessarily good news, but she got information and she worked with it. She became proactive in her life, and she used the information to make the best of her life, to make a meaningful life for her and for her children, and to do whatever she could to make her anochias, to make her existence worthwhile and beneficial. And this is contradistinction to Eisav, because what did Eisav do? He said, Lama zeh bechora. If I'm about to die, what good is this? What good is this birthright to me? And what does he do right after he says that? We're told that he sells his birthright, and we're told that he eats and he drinks and he gets up and he goes and he scorns the birthright. So what does he do? He when he's up against the wall, he just says, what good is this for me? And he gives in and he gives up and he walks away. Now in life, when we all experience these difficult times in our life where we say, if this is the case, what is my whole existence about? What is it worth? And I think it's so easy for us to just give in and give up and walk the other way, and leave our life's purpose on the side. But we can't do that, because we have a purpose, and we should live after our role model, Rivka, who did everything she could, everything within her power to make the best of her situation. And that's why she ended up being one of our foremothers, one of the people that we look up to and that we value and we try to emulate, because she took a difficult situation and made the best of it and worked with it. She partnered with God and did the best she could, and that's what we should do. So, chazak v'amatz, be strong, don't give up, stick to it, and have a wonderful Shabbat. Take care.